Okay, hey guys, this is going to be an intro to the intro. This is because I completely and utterly forgot to put something in. This is going to be in one part, it's not two, so in a minute you'll hear me say it's going to be in two parts. It's not, it's in one part, and it's about 20 minutes long, maybe slightly shorter. So it will be still a long video, but it's only going to be in a part, so enjoy. Hey guys, this is just going to be the 90s tag, and I don't know how many questions there are, but I am just going to answer them. So before I start, this might be a long video in two parts, depends how long it is, and it'll go up on a random day, so enjoy. So what was your favourite TV show? I liked Pokemon, Rugrats. I only like Pokemon because of Pikachu. Postman Pat, Tots TV, Barney, like early 90s maybe. Favourite toy? Barbies and Hot Wheels. Can I think of any more? I've not looked at these questions beforehand, so that's why this might be a long video. Bratz, when I was really in teens, I suppose. Favourite TV commercial or advert? I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'll pass on that one. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Backstreet Boys, all the way. I don't know, I've never been a fan of NSYNC and wasn't really a fan of Justin Timberlake. Weirdest fashion trend? I remember as a kid always wearing these jelly sandals. Do you know what I mean? If you're a 90s kid you know what I mean. If not, you can Google them. I just seemed to live in them as a child. Choker necklaces when I was a teenager, I don't know, just always seemed to wear them. Baggy jeans, not skinny jeans, and big scrunchy hairband hair ties things. Favourite collectible? Beanie Babies and Betty Spaghetti. Was that 90s? I don't know, I think so. But Beanie Babies, I had so many, and for Christmas and birthdays I'd always ask for a couple more. Moving on to the next question, favourite Beanie Baby? I had quite a few. I can't remember having a favourite. I'll try and think of a few that I had. The April Fool, the birth thing. I remember I had a cow one. What was it called? Because I always used to call them by the names that they were on the label. I think it was Bessie, that might have been it. Bessie the cow. And I had an elephant and a whale as well. I liked all the animal ones as well as the bear ones, but I just cannot think of what they are called off the top of my head. How many Tamagotchis did you have? I'll go through. I've seen a few of these tags and some people are like 5. I went through one. It had a button on the back that you clicked and it was reset, so if I didn't like how it was turning out or if it died, you'd just click the reset button and you'd have to get something really small like a tiny screwdriver or a pen down there to press it. But I only ever had one Tamagotchi. Favourite game control? Favourite game console or game? I can always remember late 90s when I was almost a teenager. PlayStation, and I can't remember any of the games. I remember all loads of PS2 games, but they were not 90s, they were 2000s. I don't know, I've just grown up with PlayStation, so I had the PlayStation, PS2, PS3, and hopefully I'll be getting the PS4 when that comes out. But I can't think of any games, not 90s games anyway. No. Favourite Disney Channel or original movie? I didn't have the Disney Channel growing up, but when I went around friends' houses, I was watching like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Lizzie McGuire, all that sort of stuff. Favourite music artist of the 90s? Oh my god, there were so many. I'm gonna probably do a list. So, no doubt, Britney Spears in the 90s, early 2000s. Pink, which is my favourite. I love her today, and I've been to her concerts and things. I love her. Christina Aguilera, and then like early 2000s, Avril Lavigne, and then throughout childhood like Michael Jackson, Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Oasis, Blur, a tiny bit of Radiohead and Pearl Jam, and then Green Day. Now, I don't know if this one's 90s. I think it was. I don't know. I remember it being in my childhood, but I don't I think it was, because I think I was almost a teenager again when this came out. I don't know. Alanis Morissette, and obviously like the Backstreet Boys, because I preferred them over NSYNC. Favourite Nickelodeon show? I didn't have Nickelodeon. Didn't watch it. Favourite candy? So, favourite sweet for me as a child? Probably, now, I don't know if this was just a UK thing or not, but I loved Hubba Bubba. And not just like the rolls that used to get the little small sweets with like the gooey stuff inside. I used to love those, and like they didn't taste of anything. The only thing I bought it for was like the stuff in the middle. But I used to love Hubba Bubbas. Like them cigarette things, the candy sticks that were like cigarettes, it was just sugar. Fizzy cola bottles, Haribo, anything like jelly with sugar. Usually that is what I liked. Dip things, what were they called? Dip and dabs, I think, something like that. Favourite game, either a board game or a game you played at school? Board games like Connect 4, Cluedo, Uno, Buckaroo. I don't know if any of those are 90s, but it's just what I remember playing, so obviously early to mid 90s I've got quite a few memories. At school we used to play like Bulldog, What Time's It Mr. Wolf, Heads Down Thumbs Up. Like we just played with skipping ropes and walk on them little stilt things, like the little plastic like plant pots with rope on. Was that just me? Tag, Stuck in the Mud, and Kissy Cats, or Boys and Girls, whatever it was called. Favourite McDonald's Happy Meal toys? Oh my god, I loved McDonald's with all their toys. I would literally buy a Happy Meal just to get the toy. I never bought it for the food. They had a Disney one, I think. I don't know what it was called, but there was a point in my, again, early teens, there was Disney, and I was such a big kid, so early teens, I had the Disney, and I think there was, what were they called? The cars that flipped, I don't know, and I remember one was called Amazing Wildlife. Is that one? I can't remember the names, it's so long ago. I should have read these questions before I started answering them. Favourite book? I don't know if these are 90s or not. I don't know. But I have younger siblings, and I was, it took me a while to mature, if you like. If that's the right word. I was big kid. Even when I was a teenager, I was, obviously because of my younger brothers and sisters, I still acted like I was a child. So I always remember reading them books. So this was definitely not 90s, but I think this is all I can remember. The Ladybird books, made by Ladybird, with the little red and black dots down the side of them. I can't think of any I actually read. I I will probably, like, after recording this, think of tons, but honestly I can't remember. Favourite clothing store? I was a teenager at the end of the 90s-ish, but I can't remember. Like, obviously my mum took me shopping with her, but I can't remember a favourite shop. What would you watch from... What would you watch after you got home from school? Again, I'm going to blame this on having younger siblings, but I probably still would have watched them anyway. And again, I doubt these are 90s, these are probably like early 2000s, but I was a young kid at heart. So definitely 90s was Rugrats, Pokemon and anything cartoony. But when my brother and sister came along, I would sit and watch TV with them, and this was 2000s definitely, because they're an awful lot younger than me still. So I think Chuckle Brothers, Cramp Twins, oh, what was that one called? Yvonne? Is that what it was called? Where this really small guy was in white pants. If any of you know what I'm on about, comment below. I cannot think of it anymore. I remember with my brother, he used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! But I know that all these are probably early 2000s, mid 2000s. I completely and utterly forgot how many things I'd watched as a child that most of them aren't even on TV anymore, or you can't get them on DVD or something. And I was watching the TV shows for kids the other week with my brother and sister, and I was just thinking, like, how different things were. Like, they seem, like, looking back at the programmes I used to watch, they seemed quite violent, but I was watching Pokemon the other day and it's just not the same as it was. And looking back, I did have quite a good childhood and I don't think I'd change any of it. So I'll thank you for watching, and if you've done it and you're a 90s kid, either comment below with your answers or do a video response. I'd love to see them. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye.